In today's episode, we're unboxing a £7,000 mystery guitar. This guitar is like no other that we've reviewed before. So without further ado, grab some popcorn and let's get straight into the unboxing of this mystery guitar. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury drum machines here in Nottingham, England. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're unboxing a mystery guitar. So without further ado, let's widen up the angle and unbox this thing. So guys, you can't see the entire box, but maybe this logo will give it away to some of the fans of this brand. I've already taken it out of the outer box, so it's already open, so let's see what's inside. If you can guess this guitar by the case, then well done. Let me know in the comment section below. No cheating. So I've got the case all set up on the sofa. As I said, if you can guess the guitar, let me know in the comment section below. But let's open it up one latch at a time. I'm so excited. This is the mystery £7,000 guitar. Oh my god, that is crazy. So inside we have a James Tyler guitar from Los Angeles in California. This is finished in a very rare Antarctic schmear, and it's basically a Studio Elite HD model. These guitars are absolutely wild, as you can see by that headstock. I don't think I've ever seen a headstock like this. This looks like it's straight out of Star Wars: The New Hope. It's absolutely crazy. We have so many switches that we'll go over in a little bit. Luckily, we get a nice kind of spec sheet and certificate of authenticity, so I can tell you everything about this guitar. We don't get a lot of James Tyler instruments in, so it's an absolute privilege when we do. So without further ado, let's get out the case and break down the specs. So now it's time to go over the specs of our mystery guitar. This is the £7,000 James Tyler Studio Elite HD, and it's probably one of the craziest guitars I've ever seen. It comes in this incredible finish called Antarctic schmear, and it's made in the James Tyler factory in California. As I mentioned, it's their Studio Elite HD model, which is obviously their kind of interpretation of a modern day Strat. As you can see down here, we have a lot of switches, which I'll get to shortly, but fundamentally the construction is an older body with this incredible Antarctic schmear kind of finish, and then we have the quarter sawn maple neck. Lucky for me, I've got a spec sheet to show you all the specs of this amazing James Tyler. You also get a certificate of authenticity, which is really cool. This brand is definitely like the Tesla of guitar making. It's futuristic, there's very cool finishes, all the stuff is very, very high-end indeed and functional. So starting off, as I mentioned, we have an older body that's then finished in this kind of satin finish, which is the Antarctic schmear. It's kind of a mixture of blue, silver, and white. It's kind of like a splash finish or a dip finish. It's really cool indeed. That's then got a pearloid pickguard, and then we have our single coil pickups and humbuckers. The pickups are as follows: the neck and middle of the HCS JT S5500 with the white covers, and then we have the Shark bridge pickup. This is slanted and it's the HSS design. We then have a 5-way switch, and then the switches are the mid-range boost, the preamp bias, and then we have a series and parallel switch, as well as a 5-way switch, and this little knob here is to control how much boost we get, and then we have a standard volume and tone control. It's a bolt-on neck guitar, so we have 4 bolts, and our neck is quarter sawn maple, but it has the same kind of Antarctic schmear finish. The neck is finished in a white undercoat, and then we have like a silvery kind of hue on top. We also have the loom inlay side dots, which is really cool. This really looks like something out of Star Wars. I have to say, it's quite hard to play as there's no fretboard indicators, and obviously this white finish is quite hard to kind of navigate. Some other details of the neck is that we have a thin neck carve, and we have the wide tall fret size, and we have a 22 fret neck. It's a very futuristic looking headstock, and then we have the brand name kind of in scatters at the top there. We then have hip shot locking tuners in chrome with the brass cogs, and the bridge is the G2TS. This is set up with 10 gauge strings, and it's completely brand new from James Tyler. So let's warm up the Two Rock and see how she sounds in the tone demonstration. So guys, welcome to the tone demonstration of this crazy James Tyler model. Obviously we've unboxed it and we've gone over the specs, so it's time to hear it in action. So you heard in the intro of this video a cover of Snow by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I thought it was very appropriate for this pretty crazy looking axe. There's so many kind of options on this guitar. You have a preamp boost, you have some separate bias kind of switches that do a lot of things to the pickup. This guitar has a hodgepodge of different switching options, so we're going to keep it fairly simple today. As I mentioned previously, it has a series parallel switch, a preamp bias, and a mid-range switch, as well as a 5-way switch and your usual kind of controls, volume and tone. So there's a lot to kind of go over here. I'm just going to show you the main kind of pickup options as well as using a few of the preamp boosts. So when I played Snow in the intro of today's video, it was just the neck pickup with no switches engaged. So let's hear that now. Then adding in the preamp. Here it just gets a little bit fatter, a little bit more bass end, and a little bit more compression. So these preamp biases really shine under kind of slightly overdriven amp settings. So if I'm on the kind of standard single coil here, again, add the preamp in. A little bit more life, a little bit more boost into the amp, and it's really good for a lead solo. So let's go without and with just to hear some different tones. I don't know how that kind of translates on camera, but in terms of the room, as soon as I put in that preamp boost, I can feel the guitar so much more. The vibrations in the room are so much larger. It's really like the guitar has gone from this to this. It's a massive boost there, sounding awesome. So let's hear that neck and middle position. Middle pickup now. Boost engage. you can hear just that kind of balls that it adds to the sound, really good for a lead solo, and the sustain is greater. Now it's time for the middle and the split bridge. Let's hear it. And finally, let's hear the fat bridge pickup. Let's hear that bridge pickup one more time with the preamping gain. So guys, that's the end of the tone demonstration. Let's go to the end of the video where I give you my personal review and rating of this James Tyler guitar. So guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you've enjoyed checking out this awesome James Tyler guitar. Before I get into my personal review and rating of this guitar, make sure to go down in the comment section below and let me know what you think of this guitar. Do you love it or do you hate it? Let me know down below. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see more of our content, and hit the like rating if you've enjoyed. In today's video I'm going to give this guitar a 9 out of 10. This finish is so unique and I've never seen a guitar finish like this. Also, the Studio Elite HD is so easy to play, the intonation is bang on, and it feels like a Stratocaster but has like the modern kind of characteristics of maybe like an Ibanez or a PRS. I really found the preamp circuit very useful for this guitar, especially when looping. Boost your guitar at just a touch of a button is really helpful in a live setting but also in a recording environment setting. It changed the characteristics of the single coils and really reminded me of the Eric Clapton mid-boost circuit. I really enjoyed it. My only criticism of the guitar is that the finish is a little bit of a weird feel. It's like a textured satin finish. It's got quite a strange feel to it. I can't really relate it to any other finish on the market. It's very unique indeed. It doesn't feel like wood when you're playing it. It almost feels like textured plastic. But rest assured, it obviously is made out of wood. But that was my only criticism of this guitar. Other than that, it's a really cool, unique instrument, and I loved playing it today. But as always, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of the Studio Elite HD? And if you own any James Tyler instruments, let me know in the comment section below. I love hearing about your guys' collection. But thank you so much for tuning into this mystery guitar unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon for another video. But that is the end of the video, guys. My name is Ben Keightley, and I'll see you again very shortly for another video. But until then, keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.